Hello, welcome back. Today we're gonna start part 2. We're adding color, okay? And I have options for color. So if you would like to use colored pencils, I'll have containers of those. Just remember, you have to use the little handheld sharpeners for those. I have color sticks, and I'm actually gonna use the color sticks today because Mrs. Constein doesn't really like sharpening pencils all the time. I just want to make my art. And then you could also use crayons. So a lot of kids are like, oh, I don't want to use crayons. They're tired of crayons by the time they get older. But crayons are really a great tool to use if you want to do some shading. So if you use the markers at your table, you're not going to be able to get that light value and the dark value because marker only provides one value. It's really consistent. So for this project to really make that heart kind of look like it's coming up off of that paper and having that optical illusion, I would use one of these 3 choices. Okay, so if you haven't gone over all of your lines with a Sharpie, do that now. But remember, don't trace the outline of your object. So I'm not tracing the hearts because I did hearts. All right, so I was just kind of practicing and working on this today. Let me show you what I did to kind of create this optical illusion. Now, when you're working on this part where it's straight, so, oh, I want to skip that. I don't want to do that purple. I want to do a pattern. I think I'm going to do red, purple, and then up here I might change it, have it gradually like fade into some other colors. But for this area down here, I'm going to have it these 2 colors. So I've got my purple. When you are over on this side where it's straight in between the lines, you could just color it in. And I like to color in the direction of my lines. So my lines are going across my paper this way, so I'm going to shade this way. Just makes my life a little easier. And I'm going to use a medium value. So not too light, not too dark. Then, when I get close to the line where I've drawn the heart, this is where I'm going to start to push really, really hard. Like as hard as I can. Wish I could show you guys like the muscles that's happening here to get this really hard like that. And then I'm going to follow. So here I was following the direction of my line. I'm also, when I shade in this heart, I'm going to follow the direction of my line. That really helps to add to your optical illusion. So my lines are curving. So now I'm going to curve with my colored pencil as I add color. I'm pushing hard still. And then as you start to go up closer to the middle of the heart, ease up on the pressure and get lighter and lighter and lighter. You could get so light in the middle of your heart or your shape, whatever you guys have done. You could get so light that it's almost white. Okay, I just colored really softly. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. As I get closer to the heart, the line that I've drawn right here, I'm going to get darker and darker. I'm just going to start dark because that kind of helps me to know how to ease up on my pressure. So I'm pushing really hard, and then I'm going to get softer and softer, and I'm making it really gradual, so it's not like dark, medium, light. They're fading into each other. So if they don't fade into each other, kind of go over where you see it kind of section off and help to blend it in so that it's just this value that fades into each other. Now I'm going to go back on this side, pushing hard just for a tiny bit. I don't want to go too far out, otherwise it ruins the optical illusion. And then I'm going to get back into a medium value for this side. And try to get rid of the white. We want to have this filled in with color, and the more color you have, the better the optical illusion is, okay? So color really nice and neat. And now I can move on and I can go back to this red. And I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. By the end of this project, you guys are going to be excellent at shading. So I can't wait to see them start to come to life and look like they're popping off of your paper and creating that optical illusion. All right, you guys, have fun.